Oh, have we got a doozy of a story here. If you can cast your minds back to a couple of days ago, we saw that someone by the name of Reade, no, not the girl from American Pie, but someone else, she came out and she accused Joe Biden of doing things to her, which a lot of people have jumped on, and they've been very big hypocrites because they're people of the Me Too movement, so they've gone out and said, believe all women, believe them all, and all of a sudden they come out and said, no, we don't believe you. So, what we're going to take a look at is that and the parallels of how it is literally everything that has gone on with Joe Biden. So you've got newspapers, you've even got people on KV sticking up for this man, but they're doing exactly the same thing that we've said to them about VM. Okay? So, this is the first one. This come from the farms. This will not go well for Biden lovers like Shane and all of LOL Twitter. Then we got the New York Times. We've actually got their tweet which they sent out yesterday. And this one was actually deleted and they put a new one on. But I'll get to that after I've said the tweet. No other allegation about this surfaced in the course of our reporting, nor did any former Biden staff corroborate Reade's allegation. We found no pattern of this by Biden beyond hugs, kisses and touching that women previously said made them uncomfortable. Anyway, with that there, the New York Times decided to delete that tweet, but they actually took out the part that is highlighted. They left that out. Why? Anyway, so as it says they obviously know is Shane and all of LOL Twitter and all this kind of stuff. That's because they're big fans of Joe Biden. They hate Donald Trump and they want anyone in power other than Trump. Even if that person has been accused of all of this, which basically is showing them that they do not mind that type of person. And the funniest thing is, like obviously you got this one here now, edit. Apparently, New York Times thinks hugs, kisses and uncomfortable touching is not this at all. Which is very funny because when you take a look at the next set of tweets we got, which is from Shane Holmberg, and the things that this guy says in these tweets, if you cast your minds back to the last year, literally every other time, we have said these exact things to them. So, again, from the farms, Shane's become a regular V-stan in his defence of Biden since Tara Reade accused him of this. And Shane's tweet reads, "The lady in the bottom right picture already came out and praised Biden and said the picture was being misused. Yet here you are still doing it." Can you all remember the couple of photos that we've had to actually ask the person, well, tell the person who's in those photos what people have been doing with those photos? Then what happened? They came out, they made videos on why that their photo was being misused, and they even had to send massive tweets out saying, "Stop using my photos or I'll have you done." That's exactly what has happened, and we're talking double digits now of women who were in these photos come out and said, "No, VM never done any of that to me. I wanted a hug. He kissed me on my head and I liked it. Yes, nothing ever happened." Anyway, it carries on. Now do the 8 women that accused him of this. Again, same as what we've said to VM, or about VM that is. Shane came back with, "Only one woman has ever accused him of this. She doesn't know the location, date or time it happened, and last year said it was something else. She also just filed a police report within the past week, which, you got it, doesn't name Biden. Sorry you were had." Oh, ladies and gentlemen, everything Shane has said is what we've said to him and we've said to all of KV. This is how hypocritical these people are. And to be honest with you, with the way Shane has talked about all of this now, it's almost like they're admitting that they lied about everything. Because with that one there said, obviously, she filed a police report, she doesn't know the location, this, that and the other. Who does that remind you of? Monica Rial, Jamie Marchi, LJ Montello, Mars Girl, Dominique Sky keeps changing the story of what she's seen. The two twins. You've even got Ron bloody Toye. He's going on saying, oh, well, this happened, and I believe this happened. No. Every single person who has said a story about VM keeps changing everything. Exactly what Shane is saying right there. Last year said it was something else. No one can remember when. No one can remember this. No one can remember that. Everything that these people are saying, we said to them. And they are literally now showing that they messed up and they are the bunch of the biggest hypocrites ever. What we're going to take a quick look at now, though, is something that is actually on the New York Post. So, we have the following. Joe Biden, Brett Kavanaugh and the Me Too hypocrites. Handed to the New York Times to take up the question of Tara Reade's accusation against Joe Biden. On Easter weekend with its reduced holiday readership in an article that does its best to minimise her changes. It's in stark contrast to the way the Times and its fellows treated the even thinner claims against Brett Kavanaugh during his Supreme Court confirmation hearings, and it underlines the hypocrisy of the believe all women double standard. Reade was a Senate staffer for Biden in 1993 when she says he pinned her to a wall, done this, done that and everything else. One friend from back then recalls Reade telling her of this soon after. Another says she got the story a few years later, as does Reade's brother. But she only went to the public with this account late last month, having levelled lesser charges of inappropriate touching against him last year along with 7 other women. The Times explains that it took to the intervening weeks to check out her story before reporting it. Yeah, alright, you never. High up in the story, reporters Lisa Lira and Cindy Ember note that no other Biden ex-staffers confirms her claims. No other charges have been turned up against him, and the Times found no pattern of this by Mr. Biden beyond the hugs, kisses and touching that women previously said made them uncomfortable. Just hours after that story went online Sunday, the paper cut the second half of that sentence. Beyond the hugs, kisses and touching previously said made him uncomfortable. It also deleted a tweet that included the passage. The piece also makes a point of recounting how Reade has in recent months tweeted support for Bernie Sanders and before that praise for Russian President Vladimir Putin. So with all of that there, and the way that you got Shane Holmberg and all these other people now sticking up for Joe Biden, and you've even got people who started or have key figures in the Me Too movement coming out and saying, oh yeah, I don't believe them. So what happened to the believe all women? Huh? Yeah, exactly. All these people, another bunch of hypocrites. If it's against people they don't like, oh, burn them at the stake, get rid of them, trial by media. But if it's someone they like and someone they endorse, oh no, he's never done that. See where I'm going with this? So, everything that has happened, everything that they've said, Shane Holmberg and the ilk, this just goes to show that they've lied. This just goes to show that everything that they're saying to try and help Biden is everything that we've said to them to try and help VM. And it shows that they've lied about everything, because if they don't want to believe this, but they want to believe VM, then there is some kind of hidden agenda between all of this, and we kind of found out what it was because of jealousy, and they just didn't like it. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all you wonderful people soon.